Well, keep watching this space. We'll keep you posted on the sudden burst of creativity we'll see in the next 60 days. Now, Hamish Dobbs, the president and CEO of Hard Rock International, was in Delhi last week. Nikhilesh Sinha caught up with him for an exclusive chat about the group's take on the Indian market and their future plans. By the looks of it, they're here to rock the Indian market in a way that might leave the hospitality industry seeing stars.
1, 2, 3.
The Hard Rock Cafe chain's opening riff in India began in Mumbai in 2006. There are now 5 cafes with Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune and Delhi joining in the chorus. The international chain now has 127 cafes in 53 countries. The big news, however, is that they're looking to open the first Hard Rock hotel on Indian shores by 2012, possibly in Goa.
From a business perspective, we've already got a very successful, expansion model in hotels and casinos. And really, I think that's where I'm now starting to raise my own sort of views and expectations in terms of India as a possible destination for a Hard Rock hotel in particular. And we think that our hotel brand will work pretty well here.
The hotel and casino side of the business is more in tune with the interests of the group's present owners, the Seminole tribe. They own, operate or have license rights to 12 full-service hotels, including ones in Bali, Chicago, San Diego and Macau. Meanwhile, they plan 3 or 4 more cafes in India.
There are a lot of advantages to us in getting a few more cities on the map in India, particularly when it comes to the synergies for our partner in terms of buying, procurement, as well as the advertising and the music industry relationships that we've got, being able to tour bands, through 8 properties or 9 properties versus 5, make the economics, better for everybody.
The business is largely tourist-driven in America and Europe, whereas in India the cafes are primarily frequented by locals. This means that the revenue stream from merchandise sale, which accounts for about 40% of the intake for the Hard Rock Cafe in New York, or about $20 million a year, is a bit of a flop in India, even when compared to Southeast Asia.
The business space here in India tends to be much more defined by locals visiting our units, whereas in Southeast Asia we have a good balance of locals and tourists. And so our merchandise sales here as a percentage of total revenues might be a little bit lower than they might be in Southeast Asia.
Despite all this, the group has moved aggressively in the last year, opening 3 of their 5 outlets in the last 10 months. Fear of recession was obviously far from their minds.
We're here for the long term. We've been around, as I said, quite a long time, and we're not going to plan our business by the sort of microclimate that we're in at the moment. It's a longer term goal, I think, to have the right amount of cafes in the right cities and the right countries around the world.
So I'm sitting in the Hard Rock Cafe in Delhi, and the band is setting up behind me. This was the 4th cafe to open its doors in India, and there are probably 2 more to come, maybe in Kolkata and Chennai. And there are the big hotel plans, but we'll keep you posted on that. So for all you Hard Rock fans, there's a lot of joy to come.